What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. All right, so um, look, I don't watch the NFL really anymore. Um, it started with the Colin Kaepernick thing. I really didn't follow the NFL that closely before anyway. It was never really my favorite sport or my forte, but I would cover it more. Um, Especially the failings of the Cowboys. I love usually teasing Cowboy fans, right? But since the Colin Kaepernick thing, and especially since I found out about the internal memo that the NFL has, or policy, where they deem black players less intelligent, as far as giving payments or issuing what was it? Issuing payments to players who may have suffered cognitive problems due to football. They did not want to issue payments to black players because they felt like, well, how do you know it was due to concussions or CTE or anything like that? Because black players are less intelligent. That's not me. That's them. And when I heard that, I said, "That's it. I can't follow the sport anymore." Now, I'm not telling anybody else what to do. That's you. You know, if football brings you joy, if it brings relaxation to your life, comfort, who the hell am I to tell you not to watch that? It's just for me. I personally don't want to watch it anymore. But there are sometimes things I want to acknowledge. All right? Now, I saw the other day, Dreamers Pro posted, shout out to Dreamers Pro, that the Denver Broncos lost 70-20. 70-20 to the Miami Dolphins. And I had to say to myself, how is that possible? I mean, I know it's easy to score, and I know defenses can't stop teams like they once did. And if this is indicative of what we're going to see on a more normal basis, then we need to bring back some old rules to bring back balance in the sports. But anyway, 70. That's the second most points ever scored in an NFL game. I know the record is 73 by the Bears, but that was done like in the early 40s. I think it was done 80 years ago. So we haven't seen a team score more points in 80 years of football. 80 years, ladies and gentlemen, 80 years. And more, terrible than that, more ominous, I guess I should say, than that, is that the Denver Broncos are 0-3. Now, I say all of that to bring up this point. Why is it that Doc Rivers is seemingly the only coach that I really ever hear whose job is on the line, or he's on the hot seat whenever he has a stretch, whenever he's a coach, where his team isn't performing up to par? Now, I know there are other coaches that get mentioned in the NFL. I know that. Lovie Smith and Marvin Lewis. But, they're of a certain, let's say breed. All right? I understand Sean Payton won a Super Bowl many a year ago with the Saints. I understand he has a 62% career winning percentage. But to make my point, Doc Rivers won a title a long time ago as well. And Doc Rivers has a 59% career win percentage. Plus, Doc has a better win ratio in the playoffs than Peyton. Sean Payton's only 9-8 in the postseason. So I say that again. Why is it that coaches like Sean Payton, it's always the players, it's never on them? Hell, even the Steelers coach, who's won a Super Bowl, right, in more recent times, even his job sometimes is on the line. His name escapes me right now. I'm sure I don't really follow football like I used to. But even his job, and he's only what? Isn't he only the third coach in Steelers history? The third, right? Chuck Noll was the first. The second was Cowher. And the third is, what the hell is his name? Mike Tomlin. Hell, I forget that. Yeah, Mike Tomlin, who's won a Super Bowl. I think he's been to two, right? He's been to two Super Bowls. Let's look at this record. And he has the NFL record for most consecutive non-losing seasons to begin a coaching career. 16 straight years where he did not have a losing record. And he won 63.6% of his games. But even I've seen him sometimes be put on a hot seat by the media. But a guy like Sean Payton, some other guys, they're never on the hot seat. Never. Never. I just want to know, why is this?